Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Smackdown live reactions. We've got some interesting stuff kind of boiling up for this episode of Smackdown. Roman Reigns, there was an attempted hit and run on Roman Reigns last night where he almost got hit. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I could have sworn I muted YouTube. I guess fucking not. But regardless, YouTube's being a real bitch right now. But yeah, Roman, we're going to hopefully find out what the hell's going down with him. But we've also got Kevin Owens bringing Shane McMahon to the Kevin Owens show. Kofi responding to Randy Orton. Aleister Black most likely responding to Sami Zayn's challenge. And something or other going on between Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratus. So, John, how do you feel about SmackDown tonight, my brother?
I'm feeling pretty great, man. Just want to let you know that I switched over to Wall because it seems like our usual place is kind of really dragging their feet as to get SmackDown up. And I'm seeing Charlotte on the mic, so you've got...
Good! I'm not missing anything! Yeah!
But I will keep an ear out.
And
oh, God, her
very
voice
much
is so bad.
You are a saint among men, and frankly, I don't know what we would do without you.
Charlotte, I think, pretty much talking about the talent and the discipline that she has to achieve her dreams, unlike these people.
She's lacking in both of those categories.
She's accusing us of lying to ourselves.
Severely so in the talent category, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about her discipline, but talent-wise, she...
Oh, now she's talking about Trish, the WWE Hall of Famer. Oh, talking about her family in a minivan, saying that Trish became a mom instead of sticking around. Oh, it says, Charlotte's greatness eats Trish alive. Because you were never, ever as good as me, Charlotte says.
I'm not even going to come to Trish's defense because I also think she was highly overrated. I just think that Charlotte is somehow even more overrated.
I also feel like Trish, even at her most, like, quote-unquote overpushed, was still far more tolerable than Charlotte.
I mean, yeah. And not to mention the fact that, like, there was significantly less opportunity cost because even though Trish wasn't great, there weren't really many great options behind her. Whereas now, you've got Bayley, you've got Ember, you've got Kyrie, you've got Asuka, you've got Becky, you had Sasha before she got fucked over. Like, there are a lot of better options than Charlotte.
Oh, we're doing the video package hype thing where it's like, oh, here are a few highlights of my career thing.
Jesus Christ.
This is so lazy.
It is, dude. It's so fucking lazy. I hate it. With all my body and soul.
Which is funny because, like, I know NXT also utilizes video packages like this on their go-home show.
Yeah, but they don't have a wrestler get in the ring to throw to it.
And see, that's true. That is objectively true. Like, I can cop to my bias that I just love NXT so much. Like, it's really NXT and New Japan for me at this point. And Stardom, I'm sure, will grow on me in time. We just got to give that more time.
Yeah, I was even just getting ready to say, so everybody, how are you looking forward to Stardom on Thursday? I know I am.
Yeah. Talking about women's wrestling, Christ. So I guess either this video package got hijacked to celebrate Trish instead, or we're going to transition to Charlotte. What the fuck is happening? I don't know.
Thank you, Dominique. Exactly. Charlotte is going to beat Trish, and it's not going to fucking matter because Trish hasn't been relevant in a decade. Really, almost a decade and a half. Trish retired in what, like 07, 08?
Yeah, it was 07 that she retired.
So 12 years was the last time Trish Stratus was relevant.
And there is Trish. That wasn't supposed to be the video package that played. Oh, God. And I love Trish as a kid. Like, I'm not even somebody that hates Trish, but one, Charlotte doesn't need the fucking rub. You know how much a rub like this would mean to, like, an undercarder that WWE wanted to build? Even if it was an undercarder that I didn't like.
Liv.
Like, say, Dana Brooke or, Liv Morgan. Oh, I like Liv Morgan, though. I did say that I didn't like. I just want to qualify that,
right.
me and Liv are cool. But yeah,
no,
like,
I was just trying to think of like the perfect undercard type woman to kind of get the Trish rub.
Like, Charlotte was in the main event of WrestleMania this year, and she didn't even eat the pin. Like, she's good, fam. You can't give her anything else.
I think they're trying to do the best they can to have a women's match that's box office.
Ugh.
I know. Me too, Sean. Me too.
What's so funny is before they ran her out of the company, Sasha versus Trish would have been the box office matchup. Even their interaction in the Women's Royal Rumble that lasted only like a few seconds was like so much better than anything done in this feud so far to me. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's agreeable to me.
And you could tell Trish was into it too. Like, you could tell Trish was like all about it. She's like, yeah, I'm enjoying this. And then she didn't get to do the Alexa stuff, which was a fucking bust. And now this, I don't know. I understand where you're coming from, Ash. It's not that I'm not hearing you. It's just that, like, if this is your idea of box office and this is the effort you put behind it, like, looking at a male counterpart to a big box office match, Rock Hogan, like, they gave so much effort to that. And even that got a bit crazy. Like, I feel like there was a segment where Hogan tried to kill Rock, like running him over or some shit. And yet, them going crazy probably is what made it work. This just feels just uninspired and bland to me.
Yeah, and Dominique makes another great point. You'd think it would make sense to put over the Canadian and Trish with Becky, which would be better than this. But I think the reason they didn't do that is because, like, with Natalya, Becky can get cheered by the Canadian crowd, even despite Natalya being the hometown hero. If it would have been Trish, I don't think Becky would have been able to get cheered.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like, I think they still want Becky to be, like, to come off as the babyface in that feud, even though it makes no fucking sense that you would put a Canadian against Becky in Canada. It's fucking stupid.
And Trish just slapped Charlotte for wooing in her face, and I can't really say I blame Trish.
Yeah. Learn to be a fucking heel, bitch.
Yeah, that's probably what the slap was for. Like, hey, stop trying to work this so that you get pops. I'm the face here. So mind your face.
Ah, he did the thing, y'all. He did the thing.
And Charlotte now smirking. Oh my god.
At least this existence was a mistake.
And Trish is just...
Man, I feel like you just cut yourself off. I cut you off.
No, you're fine, man, because no, Trish just looking like, I came back for this. This is the second time. They're not getting me a third time. I ain't coming back again.
What was the second time for?
Well, this would be the second time. The first time I'm thinking of, as far as like big programs, would have been the Alexa stuff, and that fell apart.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Yeah.
They really want Trish to just fucking pass the torch to her next of kin, or like the next Trish Stratus, rather than, you know, passing her torch to the next great women's superstar. You know?
Exactly.
Like, they're like, here, you need to put over these blonde women that aren't good wrestlers but are popular and look, as far as Vince is concerned, at least good.
I feel like it's just never come together for Trish and WWE, like, with them trying to get her to do stuff now, with as established as she is. Because even back a few years ago when Asuka was NXT Women's Champion, wasn't she supposed to face Trish, and that's how Mickey got to be the replacement because Trish had something going on, either like motherhood related or something? Like, I just feel like every time they try doing something with Trish, it just never really lands.
Yeah.
It was Ray facing. I didn't catch that. Anybody catch that?
Ziggler.
Ew! Fuck! God damn it!
Let's just hope the main event tonight is the Bryan match. Bryan and Rowan versus I didn't even catch who.
Oh, they're competing tonight? Oh, thank God. There's got to be something salvageable in this fucking product.
That's weird. That's really just hoping for too much, man.
Dominique Adams, Charlotte's in ring gear. Is she going to pull her random booking powers and beat Bayley for the title tonight? Honestly, would not surprise me. And then they just revert Bayley and Ember to like a number 1 contenders match or something. Kirby Freeman, this show needs more Jungle Kiona. Kirby Freeman, I don't know if you were in attendance for our first Stardom recording, but we're doing Stardom like live reactions now. We do them on Thursdays. So
yeah, I don't remember seeing Kirby.
Yeah, so I don't know if you did your Stardom plug in response to that message originally, but I just wanted to put it out there again.
I did my Stardom plug because I was bored by what we were getting, and then they went to commercial, and I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's talk about something actually interesting.
Yeah. Born to Last. Notice we haven't seen Cesaro. What if he's the Reigns attacker? I'm very curious what they're doing with Cesaro because he had a quality match with fucking Aleister Black, and if he would be Reigns attacker, which for the record I don't believe, but engaging that argument in good faith, what are you doing with Cesaro? Like I feel like they wanted to do a gimmick where he was almost like 2006 Kurt Angle, like this wrestling machine, which for the record I totally would have been behind because like he's a fucking beast.
There are all these things, like, people talk about how, like, Paul Heyman has apparently said before that if he was to run a wrestling brand again, he would want at least one guy that was, like, his shooter, that he could put out there to, like, test up-and-comers and that kind of thing. And a lot of people thought that was going to end up being Cesaro because of the fact that Cesaro was on Raw, and he got kind of a new theme song and a new entrance and everything, and then he got the program with Black, but we just kind of haven't seen him since. And honestly, as far as the possibility of him being a Reigns attacker, everyone is pointing to everyone that we haven't seen in the last few weeks as a possible guy that could be Roman's attacker, and there's a long list because WWE doesn't fucking utilize their talent well.
Sean, what if it's Aleister himself? Not likely Sean Carpenter because Sami Zayn's already called Aleister out. So Aleister's booked. Unless he wants to fight so fucking bad, he double books himself on SummerSlam, which...
I mean, and that's the thing. He's like the most passive guy ever. He's literally sitting in a room waiting for someone to come and get him. Why would he go out after Roman?
Which, by the way, side note, way to know your fucking worth. Like, just let the fights come to you. Like, nah, I can beat anybody. I just want somebody to have the courage to fight me. I got nothing to prove.
Yeah, damn. Pretty much. That's pretty much what it is, too. It's like, you know what? I'm going to have a good match with anyone. I can beat anyone's ass. Why would I seek someone else out when I'm the fucking award?
Yeah.
Like, getting to fight Aleister Black is the reward, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're kind of believing that too, Geek. We were even thinking earlier about, like, the story that they could tell with Bryan and Roman, and then we kind of realized how futile our thought process was because it's WWE and they're going to tell whatever the fuck story they want no matter what.
Which I don't really like associating my face with futility, but when talking about the WWE product, it seems pretty inevitable.
Exactly. Oh, and speaking of futility, Shawn Michaels and The Miz trying their hardest to make Dolph Ziggler interesting. Very futile.
Oh my god, that fucking ponytail he was working last night. He looked like something straight out of fucking Whoville. God damn. You know what? I actually popped when Shawn Michaels sweet chin music him in the face. I'm not gonna lie.
At the top of the ramp, yeah.
Yeah, and then Oldberg.
Kirby, do we have confirmation on when Rio's first match will be and who it's against?
Yeah, I'd be curious to know that myself.
Yeah, because, John, I feel like you have pointed out in the past, like, through AEW that you've become a fan of Riho, haven't you?
Yeah, and I'd be very curious, like, how different she would be presented under Stardom booking. Oh, Dolphin, you're such a failure.
Tavares, I think Riddle is currently busy fucking up Chris Jericho, so maybe we'll see him in a few weeks, or maybe we'll see him next week.
I still support Matt Riddle, by the way. I feel like he's had every right to call these motherfuckers out.
Oh, absolutely.
And Jericho, you're like isn't he in his 50s now, or just shy of them?
I don't think he's 50 yet. He's like 48, 49, I want to say.
So he's just shy of it then. So, yeah. Oh, wait, Ziggler. What is he pursuing? Oldberg?
Jericho.
Oh, no, he's just mocking the entrance. Okay.
He'll turn 49 in November. He was born in 1970.
Oh, okay.
The old fuck.
Yeah. That fucking asshole.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Dolph is mocking Goldberg's entrance. You already did this gimmick.
Oh, look, Jace is here. I mean, he's a little late, but Jace, to be fair, the only thing that you've missed is the Charlotte Trish promo, which was kind of garbage anyway, so good, man. You're all good.
Yeah, Face Rider's like, no, for this crap, I'm always on time.
I mean, yeah, Kavaja. I would hope so. It's fucking Oldberg. He squashes everyone that isn't like Undertaker and Brock. And even Brock squashed once. Goddamn.
And it's Ziggler. Like, ew. Why even give Dolph the rub of getting in the ring with Goldberg, though? Like, what the shit? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's having the Ray match. You know what's funny? Is, like, the matches with Ray, I want to say, hold on, I want to get the year right.
Oh,
hold
shit.
On a second.
Okay, nice. Damn. Rio's first match in Stardom is for the fucking high-speed title. Jesus Christ, what a push.
Holy hell. So it's going to be against Death Yama-san.
It's actually a triple threat also involving Starlight Kid, so it will be a great match.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, so, okay. Their matches in 2009, Ray and Dolph, are actually what really made me like a huge Dolph Ziggler. Oh, and he just attacked Ray, so tapped out. I was gonna say, those matches made me a Dolph fan, especially the SummerSlam matchup, because that was when Dolph. I mean, he was younger then. He did more then. Showed off more of his amateur style than just what he does at the beginning of a match. Like they had great chemistry. I would say that Ray was the one that put Dolph on the map, and bless his heart, Ray's trying to do it again 10 years later.
Is that Pat McAfee? No, it's not. I thought it was at first, but I don't know who it is. Is that Heath Slater? I don't know.
Oh, Dolph's going to cut a promo. I'm actually somewhat curious to hear this now that he's processed the Goldberg news. You people didn't want to see me compete, so I took out the competition. Thanks, I guess.
Oh, my God.
Courtesy of DZ. Oh, my God, you abbreviated your own name, you douche.
He is such a douche. Yeah. Wow.
You're a few years shy of being a nostalgia Dolph. Shut your fucking face.
You're not even wrong.
Oh my God, it's the same promo with just a different variation depending on the opponent and the venue. You're in the way. I can't wait for the body to outpace the face and then you go away. Ugh.
Ali? Okay. I'm definitely ahead of you. Just let me know.
Okay, Ali's music hit for me now.
Let me know when Ali hits a spinning heel kick on Dolphin.
Okay. And, nope, called the super kick. Spin kick. What a spin kick.
Then Tope Suicida!
Yep, he got it. What a suicida, Jesus.
Ali is hyped up. And he doesn't even have to face Ziggler.
God, well, not yet. They're going to come back.
He's got fucking Nakamura to worry about.
Yeah, Nakamura's probably going to cost him this match. It's going to give Dolph a win over Ali. Like, I know I've bullied Ali in the past, but one, that was with people that I wouldn't even apologize about bullying him for, like Joe Daddy, for instance. And it's fucking Ziggler.
You're just like, yeah, I'll bully Ali, but there's a limit.
Exactly. Like, he's definitely hilarious to bully, within obviously an appropriate and tasteful context. But, you know, fucking Dolphin, you can even find the most tasteful context, and it's like, ew, fam, no, get an improvement job, do something, like, elevate your taste.
Oh, Dominique, don't get my hopes up, man.
Yeah, Dominique, because that feud... Oh, daddy. That would be
similar reactions.
Javaris, I think it's about time that you and I have that talk. I didn't think it would be this way, and I know you're going to protest the whole way there, but given that Ziggler's going to beat Ali, I think it's time we talk about the things that even your wealth is incapable of achieving, like protecting Ali, for instance. You have to understand that despite being a 1%er, you have, can I say it, limitations.
Oh, shit, you're going there.
So, I don't know how he's going to react when he hears all of this, but I just thought you should know that, Javaris, that even you, with your massive, ostentatious wealth, even you are limited.
Wow.
I know. I
really don't think he's here for that. Like, I don't think Javaris necessarily needs to hear those words right now.
Listen, man, I didn't want to have to say them, okay? But I just feel like he needed to know.
Javaris, I was just going to say that. Javaris, I think you're limitless.
I have no limits, damn it. I knew you weren't going to receive it well, so a Dolph super kick, I guess I'll have to make the reality set in. Of course, I'd be happy to be wrong. If Ali gets the win, my wealth is stronger than Goku. Okay, well, for one, fuck Sean Schemmel. But more importantly, I don't know, that's debatable, maybe, possibly, I guess.
I don't know who that name is.
Oh, Sean Schemmel, he's the voice actor for Goku in the dub, but I hear that he's like a real dick in the industry.
Oh, okay.
Like holding other Gokus back to like do events and stuff because he wants to believe he's the only Goku, so he's kind of an egomaniac.
He's the true Goku, even though he's not even the actual original, because the original is the Japanese actor.
Oh my god. And that compares to your original face, which is the same one as right now. Oh, god,
speaking of Japanese, I guess I haven't really said this yet, but I am learning Japanese slowly.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, I know I've told you, John, but I haven't said it out loud in chat before on a live show yet.
Oh, look, a headlock. I guess I missed nothing by tabbing out earlier.
Remember when Dolph Ziggler used to care so fucking much about entertaining people that he used to do headstands during headlocks to make even rest holds entertaining?
Yeah, so pretty much you're saying, remember the era when Dolph tried? And he actually earned our respect?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, this song's so good.
Which I guess on some level, I'll always be angry at WWE for not pushing Dolph properly when he should have been the guy and when he was hot. And it's just kind of a shame that we've now grown to care not only about WWE, but it actually made a successful casualty in Ziggler. Depressing. That's depressing. Ali now Irish Whip. I mean, Ali keeps cutting promos about how he's going to be WWE champion, and that's why I kind of like the Intercontinental Championship story, because, I mean, you know, back in the 90s, which was a long time ago at this point, the Intercontinental used to be a stepping stone to the world title, so maybe that's kind of Ali's personal story, as I know that, like, ascending to the WWE title is like ascending a ladder, and I'm going to start here at this rung, and I'm going to work my way up, but with how WWE mishandles talent, they're going to totally bungle it, and then there may come a time when we don't care about Ali. Save for Foster, of course. Who is he even here right now? If he's here right now, I know you'll always love Ali Foster. I'm just having your back there.
Dude, Ziggler is even slipping in the bumping department. Holy shit, he forgot how to take a fucking face buster.
I know.
Did you see that?
I did, man. I did. Because it looked more like a jawbreaker, really, in the finished product.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Dolphin, I think it's time to go back out to sea, huh?
Or maybe just out behind the barn, you know, either way.
Dolph now measuring for that super
SummerSlam is actually happening at 7. I am shocked.
Oh, Ali, please get a 3 count, please. 2. Nope. Oh, that was close.
Oh, Ziggler with a headbutt. Hot diggity damn.
Wow.
Yeah, he's going to win off of that because it's the whole music thing. Yep, there you go.
Told you, Javaris.
I'm so sorry, Javaris. You just didn't get the money to whoever you needed to get it to in time. You need to send Suzuki and Ishii after them.
Yeah, really. Face fire. God, I stopped watching John Wick to watch Dolph Ziggler. That should be our next movie night, Ashton, is watching the John Wick film. At least the first one, because I've heard such good things.
I've heard good things, too, yeah. Isn't John Wick 3 coming out soon?
Yeah, it should be, yeah.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit, sir.
I don't usually sneeze on air, but I don't really know if there's a quick and easy way to mute my mic on OBS.
Dude, believe me, I don't use that obviously, but like I've tried, because there have been times I've felt the need to sneeze on a live stream, and like I know how we feel about like those kinds of noises. It's hard, man. It ain't easy.
There's Roman. Ziggler went through the so-called WWE ringer, and he is a lifeless shell of himself.
Yep.
Pretty much. It's actually really tragic when you think about it, but it's so much more fun to just make fun of him for it.
How have you never watched John Wick? What is wrong with you? The same thing that's wrong with you for being a Taichi fan with that Ted Cruz face. I'm sorry, that made it worse.
I was going to add to that rebuttal, but I don't fucking need to. You just destroyed him right there.
Yeah, I don't know how I should feel about that. But,
I mean, I feel like you get more of a sentence if the person that you beat the fuck out of is a minor, but I think worth it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I am kind of feeling
because that was a verbal assault right there.
I am kind of feeling myself, which, God, reveals just how fragile I really am as a person. Good God. Introspection.
Why the fuck would Samoa Joe get fined? It's in the face. What are you talking about? Oh my God.
Yeah, Samoa Joe cleared his name last night.
Yeah. Is the kayfabe reason for him getting fined the fact that he held up the show for a little bit, for like a whole 8 minutes, maybe not even that?
Yeah. And plus, if Samoa Joe is a quote-unquote, he's probably more like a tweener for this brief period of time. If he even means what he says about wanting to go after the attacker.
You know what, Jace? We both want to see John Wick, but let me ask you this. Have you seen the trifecta of mid-2010s action movies?
I'm curious to see how he answers that.
Because the trifecta, I don't know if you're aware, but Mad Max Fury Road, Edge of Tomorrow, and Pacific Rim.
And Roman Reigns' exclusive interview. Oh, thank God we're getting this done in the first hour. Amazing.
There's going to be a fucking red laser pointer on his chest or something during this, and just someone's trying to fucking assassinate his ass.
I know, Doc! Oh my God, now we're using guns now? This is so relevant.
Vince is just sitting in his office thinking, they wanted more mature storylines, damn it. Well, they got them. Ha ha ha. God,
but would you really want to bring a gun into play so soon after Daytona and everything else? Like, that would just be, I don't know. I'm having Muhammad Hassan flashbacks.
All right, well, you seen Whiplash? The greatest movie of the last probably, like, I don't know, 2 decades?
The greatest movie in the history of cinema. I'm sorry, it's my personal favorite film. I fucking love Whiplash.
It's so fucking good.
It is like
you really need to rewatch that movie, because I still, to this day, I've only seen it the one time that you and I watched it together, and I hate that I've only seen it once.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, the next time we watch it, I want to get your mom involved, because I don't think she was a part of our original watch, and I want her thoughts. No, granted, I think she'd be mad on it, but I think even she would appreciate the final 5 minutes, because that's like, yeah. Oh my God.
Dragon Man, here's what you've missed. Charlotte came out and cut a promo talking up herself and talking down Trish's legacy. And then they showed a video package of Trish. And then Trish came out and they argued. And Trish slapped Charlotte because Charlotte wooed in her face. End scene. Then Dolph Ziggler came out for a match with Rey Mysterio, but he beat him down before the match. Ali to the rescue. Ali versus Ziggler. Ziggler wins. End scene.
You did that so well.
That's what we've gotten so far. Aha! We're one up on Jace. He hasn't seen Whiplash.
Yes! Suck it, Face Meyer.
We'll watch John Wick when you watch Whiplash, boy.
Oh. Triangle snap, bitch. God, dude, we totally killed that. We totally fucking owned a miner's face. Yes, Xbox achievement unlocked. But seriously though, Face Mire, like, it's good shit.
Oh yeah, Dragon Man. I mean, really, watching anything that you actually enjoy is a great decision over watching SmackDown Live tonight. Including watching Twitwow react to SmackDown Live. Dragon Man hasn't seen Whiplash either, John. We need to.
Oh my god! Mark Schoeneman has that. That's why you're my fucking mathematician, Mark. You're the only one I'm sparing when the apocalypse comes.
I mean, dude, as if you didn't know that he was your mathematician when he made a literal fucking proof of the quadratic formula for you.
Right, though. You're so beautiful, Mark. I love you.
Yeah, Javaris. Where's your wealth, man? Put it to good use. Change it up.
Yeah. Javaris is just going to be like, look, there's a recession going on right now, okay? Even I'm feeling the pinch a little bit.
Yeah, pinch of the loaf.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, one of these days, I'm going to make a point of just trying to get the maximum possible number of triangle snaps out of you in one day.
I believe you can. You have the tone, the face, and the confidence for it. I'm already in my silly, weird mode, and we're not even a full hour into the show. God help us all. You know what, Mark? I think I remember you actually doing that, but it was so long ago that I forget. Either that or it was so close ago that my memory is just going, but I really believe it was some time back, so thank you for the reminder.
Okay, Jace, so just to be clear, it's a one movie for one movie deal, and we didn't even like the Matrix trilogy. We only liked the first movie in that trilogy.
Yeah, Face Mire. Look at him trying to get us to watch 3 movies.
I know, what kind of fucking exchange rate is that? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like you literally have a mathematician with you in the chat, and you come at us with that fucking shit.
Well, not only that, but like we're trying to get you to watch an amazing, thoughtful, potentially life-changing movie, and you're just like, okay, but you have to watch these 3 mindless action thrillers instead.
And then Javaris was coming here. Look, man, I use my word to get the tag title of the Iconics, but not on to Kyrie. And
yeah, what good did that do? The Iconics were a better tag team champion duo than fucking Alexa and Nikki.
Yeah, and then all this talk about, oh, I'm going to put my babies in Kyrie. You ain't doing shit, son. You can't even get gold on Kyrie, much let alone a baby. Like, why don't you go back to the drawing board and try again?
Right?
God, and Javaris, I'm like middle class, and I'm talking to you this way. You need to reevaluate your portfolio. You need to reassess your net worth, and you need to get back to work, son. Shameful.
Wait, Born to Last, you're losing your house in a couple days? What?
Wait, what's happening? Oh, wow. That's really horrible.
We're just like, haha, movies and fun. And he's just like, hey, motherfucker, I'm about to be homeless.
Yeah, I just want to remind you all that late-stage capitalism is slowly killing us all.
Javaris is about to have a fucking conniption.
Wow, Dominique, I need to, because, like, some days I feel like you and I are good, and then other times I feel like we're mortal enemies. Like, again, I ask, why are you like this? Kyrie just wants to love you, and you're just like, no. And then I'm just like, well, then fucking run up then. Eat this elbow. Screw you, SummerSlam. Except for, I don't even know how I feel about the pay-per-view. We're going to have a lot to talk about on Friday, guys. Like, a lot. Because I don't even know what my hype meter's at right now. It's all over the place. I mean, I wouldn't say it's ever been ridiculous.
I'm so happy that you've sent Suzuki and Ishii after the person whose fault it was that Alexa won the titles instead of Kabuki Warriors, that I'm going to give you a little bit of free advice. When you're typing in all caps, actually use cap lock so that you don't accidentally put a quotation mark where you mean to put an apostrophe.
Actually, no, Kavaja. I actually managed to behave myself, and I focused instead on positivity and celebrating the small sub-community I've made on Twitter of Kyrie fans, who are all wonderful people, by the way. I doubt any of them listen to this podcast, which maybe we should fix that. But, yeah, they're great people. They're great freaking people.
Yeah, dude, Dominique, that's actually, I'm probably going to end up predicting that on Friday for our official preview predictions. Because that's like, I feel like they've been kind of building up to that. Well, here's Roman.
Hoorazies, maybe.
Keep an eye out for laser pointers, people.
God, dude, if you're right about that, I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Yeah, you have. Someone's. Ooh.
Hinting at Brian and Rowan, rather than just Brian. I'm waiting for him to be like, well, if you would have asked me before yesterday, I would have said Samoa Joe.
Yeah, who do you think is responsible? Roman? Name a suspect.
Roman actually apologized to Joe, and he's getting like a genuinely positive response for it.
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. God damn it.
What? You're still a part of the show? Fuck! You already got your segment. Learn to share.
Oh, and it's gonna. God damn it! She's gonna bury Ember. Fuck me.
My eyes. My eyes.
Watch her injure Ember, and then fucking Mandy or something has to take her spot. Fucking hell.
No.
Oh God.
The agony.
End me, fam.
God, why won't her cats claw her face?
Because TJ has this weird, like, fondness for her face, and the cats listen to him.
TJ, why, bro? Why?
You're too good for her, Tej.
So unfair. Why do I have to suffer like this? God, Ember better win. I hate this freaking wild card rule. You see what happens, people? You start crossing brands and Natalia shows up everywhere. Do you want to contract Natalia? And then like, enforce a fucking brand split. Which you were doing up until you got scared of the ratings, and rather than taking a good hard look in the mirror, you made a superficial change that fucked the rest of us.
Chris, I don't think it would be Charlotte. I think it would be fucking Mandy, because Mandy just pinned Ember in a tag match or something.
Oh, Sean. I love you, brother, but that optimism makes me recoil. And keep in mind, I actually was able to watch all of Full House, and at least the first season of Fuller House, and the first season of Dawson's Creek. And even that optimism is just like, whoa, fam. Take it easy.
He's not joking either. He actually did watch both of those shows.
And they were, well, actually, I'd say Dawson's Creek season 1, most of Full House, and then Fuller House at the bottom. That was, ooh.
I'm pretty confident I've seen every episode of Full House ever.
Yeah, samesies.
As well as Boy Meets World, Smart Guy, and Sister Sister.
See, now, Boy Meets World, there's a show that still holds up.
Yeah.
Now that girl.
Smart guy holds the fuck up too. I haven't watched Sister recently enough to tell you whether that does or not, but Smart Guy sure the fuck does. I love that show. I could binge watch that show on a random ass Saturday now if I wanted to, and I'm a 28-year-old grown ass man.
Yeah, I love that you put the phrase "grown ass" in there. Nice. Javara, she's already a tag champion. She needs to learn. All these fucking people need to learn to fucking share. And
I was even going to say, I love how everyone in chat right now is just trying to come up with the real opponent for Bayley is, because Ember is too good to be true.
Yeah, right. Dude, I still haven't even permitted myself to believe it all this time later. Like, I'm like, they're going to do her dirty somehow. And you know what? I'm not even going to complain about Kyrie not being on the show because I did get her on Raw last night, so I won't be gritty. But again, can we get Buddy Murphy in a fucking match, please?
I keep feeling like, oh, maybe next show after the pay-per-view. But, like, I've said that after 2 pay-per-views now, and it hasn't happened, so I'm fucking done. I gave up.
Yeah, it's not like you to hang on to something when you've already proven wrong once. I feel like that's about enough, but twice? And it's like, nah, fam, I got credibility to maintain.
Yeah, like, burn me once, shame on me. Or shame on you, burn me twice, shame on me.
Yeah. It's like, don't be insulting me thinking I don't learn, bitch.
What was it that George Bush said? Fool me once, can't fool me again.
You know, if he actually didn't have power, he probably would have been a pretty lovable president, if for nothing else, just how fucking goofy he was. I mean, he almost choked on a pretzel, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, don't forget he had a fucking shoe thrown at him.
Does anybody remember that short-lived Comedy Central show, That's My Bush? Because, like, I actually watched a few episodes of that. Yeah, it was just pretty much...
I don't remember that at all. Dominique, yeah. Nia is out until next year. Why do people keep acting like Nia's gonna show up? She had a double ACL tear. She's fucked.
Yeah, stop raining on the fucking holiday. Let's see.
What is the genjutsu?
Oh, that's how can I put this? That's a Naruto reference for one. Oh. But it's pretty much like when you trap somebody in an illusion mentally.
Is it genjutsu or genjustu?
Genjutsu.
Okay, so Javaris just had the S and the T switched around.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that because jutsu is like a fighting style.
Yeah.
Same, Kavaja, same. Oh, we're doing the Harley race video package again. You know what? Respectful, so I'll let the repetitiveness slide.
Yeah.
Vader time!
I think you might be ahead of me, maybe, possibly. I don't know what's going on.
Vader was just in the video package, dude.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
I'm just seeing a lot of King Harley right now.
Yeah, it's a video package for Harley, but Vader's face was briefly in it.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that we're still, like, you know, synced up. I'm guessing we're not. I don't have a good feeling, but maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, in memory of Harley Race, 43 to 2019.
You're ahead of me.
Yep, I knew it.
You know what to do, though.
Ew!
What?
It's Natalia.
Ew. Did you at least pause?
But I don't want it to be on an image of her face.
Oh, I mean, wait until her face goes away.
I mean, I guess. I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot's being asked of me right now. All right, tell me when they transition to the Raw recap from last night.
Oh, God. As if we need another one. More like Natal, nah. Okay, transition Raw last night.
And Becky, double leg takedown. You know, I'm not watching this. I'm not going to watch Becky be fucking disrespected.
Double leg takedown. I'm watching Becky get put in a sharpshooter right now.
Well, yeah, which starts from like a double leg takedown into like.
Oh, but I thought when you said Becky double leg takedown, I thought you meant she was doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
You got taken.
Could have worded that. Could have worded that a bit better, but yeah.
Maybe she does dominate. Maybe that's her secret. Maybe she thinks that going into a match feeling like she has to pee will give her a sense of urgency and make her work faster. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. She's still slow and boring as fuck.
I hate you!
She is one of the big 3 nepotism faces in WWE.
God, and I'm worried this match is gonna.
Thankfully, we haven't had to deal with Nia since what, like fucking March or something.
Yeah, again, I've been very much enjoying the holiday, but I'm also scared.
It would be so much more of a holiday though if we also didn't have to deal with the other 2 faces of nepotism, Charlotte and Natalya.
So fucking true. And I'm worried that this match is going to have a clean finish. I expected Nakamura to run in for the Ali match just to kind of protect him a little bit, before his Intercontinental fucking Championship match this Sunday. But no, let's have him get pinned by Ziggler clean. Like,
Ziggler has to look strong for Goldberg to be able to fucking bury.
Well, yeah. No,
how fucking backwards is that? Like, I definitely, like, now that you put it in context, I'm actually even angrier now because Ziggler beat Ali. When we all know Ziggler is getting squashed by Goldberg on Sunday, and Ali is going against an actual current member of the roster who he needs to look credible against, and he just fucking lost to a guy that's going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you, Jace. Dude, I looked it up. Natalya has been wrestling for 19 fucking years, and she still sucks this bad.
Oh. Face Meyer. I don't even know how you handle this situation because the challengers, like the champions that the challengers are facing, are both babyface. So you can't expect them to run in or distract or whatever. I mean, maybe Bayley would because she's been kind of like going tit for tat with Ember. But like,
dude, that's totally gonna happen. Bayley's gonna cost Ember this match. That's gonna be how Natalya wins.
I fucking hope so because I don't see Natalya doing the job. When you would, I would personally argue that Becky's the more high-profile champion between the two.
Yep, undoubtedly she is.
And so you want to protect Natalya in that case, or maybe not. Go for that Eclipse, Ember. Do it.
No, Natalya's out.
Oh man, why?
I think you already kind of explained why.
I know. Let me whine. I moved out of the way. Nice, Ember. Yes.
Did you really just say "let me whine"?
Yes, I did.
What? You got it, fam. I'm gonna back off. You can.
I feel like I'm only at my whiniest when Natalya comes out. Like I know I can complain other parts. Of
you know
time,
what though,
like,
dude? I'm the same way with Charlotte. So understandable, relatable. You do you. You live your best life.
Counter Ember. Send her face into the fucking ring. Oh my god, this bully Natalya, I don't care for at all. I just don't care for Natalya, period. Tap on the outside, even though it doesn't count. Oh my god.
Double count now. Did she tap?
No, I don't think she did.
Oh, that's good.
And now here comes Bayley.
That's good. Thank you, Bayley, for saving
the ability. Attack her, Bayley.
Fucking punch her in the face! Christ! Oh my god.
And then, oh wow, and another shot. That's
Clock her in the head with the title, Bayley!
Oh my god. Dragon Man, if you haven't done it already, can we get an end this, please? Because I'd really appreciate one. Oh my god, Mark, that's 3,851 days too many. Ew.
Yeah, that's over a decade.
Yeah, ew.
It's like 10 and a half years.
Oh, they're going against Woods and E. Well, that makes sense. I mean, Bryan's had such an extensive history with the New Day at this point.
Yeah.
Love you, Bryan. You're a bright fire.
Oh, Co.
Oh my god, Owens daddy. With the Kevin Owens show. You know what? I'm actually looking forward to this, especially because Shane hasn't been on the product prior to this.
Yes, Javaris, I am with you. Somebody should. Javaris, you're the one with the money around here. You should get in contact with Nia Jax's people and ask them how much it would cost for her to do to Natalya what she did to Becky, only not on a national television camera.
Yeah. I gotta say, guys, SmackDown, oh god, given everything that's been recapped, yeah, SmackDown's been pretty ass.
SmackDown is officially in the territory that it was before the brand split. It is the Raw go-between.
Another excellent question, Javaris. Why is everyone letting Natalya get away with pushing them? My god, I don't care that she's a veteran, which is just a polite way of saying old. Get the fuck over yourselves. And you know,
we have officially gotten to the point, though, that SmackDown is maybe 40% original content, and then like 40% Raw recap, and then 20% building to the next week's episode of Raw, or in this case, to the pay-per-view, which I'm fine with.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just had to witness Natalya's existence again. Like, why does this keep happening?
I'm so sorry. You deserve better. We both do. We all do.
We all do. You're so fucking right. Say it again. We all deserve better, fam. Fuck this.
Speaking of the overuse of the term fam, I wonder if Street Profits will be on tonight.
God, and that's another thing, too. Like I told Ashton last night, I want to see if I'm alone on this. Because if I am, I can respect that. I mean, because it won't be too many years now before I'm the one that's old and in the way. But
I'm already there, I feel like.
Am I the only one that just really, like, I'm good with Street Profits on NXT to a point, because you guys know I don't like Angelo Dawkins at all, and that has not changed. But am I the only one that really finds them fucking annoying on Raw? And, like, it's, like, almost overexposure? Like, that they should just stay in NXT, you know, do their thing. You know, if you want to do a cameo once in a while, I guess that's fine, just to get them acclimated to a mainstream audience, or like a main roster audience, more.
Yeah, dude, I definitely feel like they have been overexposed, because last week when they were on NXT, I rolled my eyes. I was like, God, I'm so sick of these guys already.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if, like, I'm in the minority here, or if anybody in the chat feels the same way that I do, that the Raw stuff is really grating and just kind of meh overall.
Mm-hmm.
God, McLean, I really, really hope that Natalya cries in the middle of the ring in front of her people. That would be fucking incredible.
God, and retiring on that moment, and in Toronto, oh, God, oh.
If she asks for a microphone after the match, I am so going to get my fucking hopes up.
Dude, I am too. And even if it's just like a temporary thing, or it's like a fake thing with a storyline, just not having to see her face for a few months after eating the L is going to be wonderful.
Mark Schoeneman says, nope, that's a you thing. Fair enough, Mark. I respect that. And got more commercials here. Not that I'm in a rush to get back to SmackDown, because God knows. Ugh. Javaris, I mean, I enjoy seeing them on Raw, but just space it out a little. Yeah, I hear you on that, man. Kirby, I like Dawkins, but Ford is hamming it up a bit. Yeah, I see something great in Montez Ford, and honestly, I'm more looking forward to his evolution rather than just like this current gimmick. Because I feel like
Ford to me is like almost like a stage actor. Like, he's playing to the back row, man. He is overdoing it and hamming it up like crazy.
Yeah. That's why I would hope his new gimmick, like if he would have that evolution, which I hope he does, because I feel like every performer does, at least every performer worth their salt. Like, it would be a gimmick that was more reserved, more reined in. You put a pair of shades and a suit on that dude, that's fucking money. Like, I know people have talked about before, like Bianca and Ford being like the power couple.
Yeah.
I would run with that shit personally. Like, when you really give them the time to mature and not be green and everything like that, there is no reason why you shouldn't go with that. And Kevin Owens now has introduced Shane. I'm dancing, Dad. I'm dancing. Mark Shunman said, I mean, to be fair, maybe it's because I don't really watch NXT TV at all these days, so I don't see them there. Interesting that you don't watch NXT TV much these days, Mark. Is there a reason for that? Or is it just like a timing thing? Like you just don't have the time? Because, I mean, if that's the case, then I totally hear that. Oh, look, Kevin is allowing Shane to dance on his show. That's so courteous of you, Kevin.
And you're not even courteous, Axel.
Oh, here we go. Earn your job this week, Greg. Oh, Kevin's going to...
While Shane and is making Greg be obnoxious, would you like to hear a fun fact about Kairi Sane?
Oh, I always love to learn fun facts about Kairi.
She debuted in July of 2012 and competed in the first ever 5-star Grand Prix in August and September of the same year. Would you like to guess how many wins she got in the first ever 5-star Grand Prix?
Because it's 9 matches, right?
No. I mean, this year it's going to be 8 matches for everyone, but then there were only 6 people in each block, so they only had 5 matches each.
3 matches?
How many matches she won is what I'm asking, basically.
Yeah, 3 matches.
Nope. You want to try again, or do you just want me to tell you?
Tell me.
0.
Aww.
She didn't win a single match. She and Kyoko Kimura, who actually won her block, went to a double countout, and that was her only point that year. 1 point she had in her first 5-star Grand Prix.
Oh, noes.
I mean, I think it all kind of worked out in the end for Kairi.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting, but yeah. Kirby, I also am looking
From 2012 to 2015, she did better and better every single year in the 5-star. Because obviously in 2012 she had 1 point, in 2013 she had 4, in 2014 she had 5, and then in 2015 she had 7 and 1.
Oh, wow.
Like won the whole tournament in 2015, so.
Right.
Well, beginnings, baby!
Kevin Owens telling Shane, be the man you say you are. Oh, if I beat you.
Oh, I know, Kirby. Same, man. Same. So do I. I have Mayu winning the Grand Prix this year, too, over Kagetsu.
And I have Kagetsu winning over Momo. Oh no, Shane's talking. Smells like middle-aged privilege.
I still haven't gotten to hear Shane speak yet. Now I hear him. Well, let me ponder that for a second, he said.
Ha! He got told no.
No.
There's no shame in listening to the best in the world. Kevin's not going to lose to you, Shane. Slip on a soda.
Wow.
Finally, I'll be rid of you, Shane says. Mean. Oh, Kevin going after Shane's manhood. Stun him again. Oh, Kevin just dumping those chairs. Elias.
Yep. I was thinking yesterday that maybe it was Elias that was going after Roman, but you know, the more thought we gave to it, the more it seems obvious that it's Bryan. Attaboy, KO.
Now make sure Elias
he
stays
sent him
down.
over the table.
Kevin is fired up right now. See, that's why I said I'd take care of Elias, Kevin. Yeah.
Stunner on the table. There goes Elias. Damn. He just got chucked.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're still a little bit ahead of me, man.
What, like a 2-second pause, 3-second pause?
3, I would say at least.
Oh my god, he's mauling Kevin right now. That man's a father, damn it! Wow, people work at that table, thanks. Rude.
Oh.
Wait, what are you doing now?
What does it look like he's doing? Looks to me like he wants to do coast to coast.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
From the apron, maybe? No. He's just going to do like a running baseball slide kind of thing. Yep. God damn.
Yeah, I would have murdered his back if he did like a coast to coast. I mean, he does seem pretty over with the crowd. You're right, Shane.
I had the same thought. I think everyone that knows those terms thought that.
Imagine an employer that aggressively praises their employees like that. Comes to the curtain. You are over! You are over! Get in there, you're over! Yes!
You are such a fucking draw! Oh my god!
Ugh.
Can't wait to put you on my posters! You're gonna sell so many tickets! God, you put asses in seats!
God, you move so much merch! Listen to you corpsing over there.
That was fun.
Geek Prime, I can't take Shane McMahon seriously when he punches someone. It's funny.
That is objectively true. Shane's punches are hilarious. You alright?
I will be, sir. I will
Cool.
be.
That's what it's all about.
So how have you been liking SmackDown or not liking SmackDown?
Oh, it's been entirely mediocre, but it's whatever. It's just chat that makes it interesting anyway.
Unlike your face. God, I love when a show is so bad that we just turn the podcast into a place to entertain ourselves, because the WWE sure isn't.
Has there been a... Yeah, there was Ziggler versus Ali. And then there was Natalya versus Ember. I think those have been the only 2 matches, though, haven't they been?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 2 matches and we're over an hour into the show. What the fuck?
Wow.
What happened, friend?
My phone just fell again. It's okay.
Alright.
It does that sometimes. Because...
That was a riveting narrative. I'm glad the crisis resolved itself.
Wow. Oh my god. I kind of like this song. I don't know what this song is, but I kind of dig it. I don't know if I've ever heard this song before. It sounds weirdly familiar.
Yeah, it does. I know I've heard this somewhere before.
Oh my god, this song is so good. I want to know who this is, what the name of this song is. Shit.
Alright, we got Rollins versus Brock promo.
You want to know how much I'm looking forward to this match?
Wait. I think I can tell with my mouth.
Wow.
Am I right?
Okay, fine. That was amazing. You win.
Yes! I knew it! Oh my god.
What the hell, man?
You all loved it.
God, this fucking promo was so...
Kavaja, I even tweeted that I'm never gonna forgive Alexa for making Kyrie cry. Like, who, like, and I'm a heel, right? But again, as we've established, kind of a new rule alongside I Lie a Lot is, but there's a limit. And, like, who wakes up with the active intention of, I'm gonna make Kyrie cry today, and Dominic Adams, you shut your face when you're talking to me. Here's Shane just assaulting Kevin Owens.
Dude, that fucking August 10th Stardom show is gonna be amazing.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, dude, B is defending the world title against Utami.
Nice.
Is defending the Wonder title against Jungle Kyona. We've got the big the Oedo Tai Civil War, basically. Kagetsu, Andras, and Natsu defending against Hazuki, Tora, and Jamie Hayter. And then we've got Speed Title 3-Way Riho's debut match against Death Yamasan and Starlight Kid. Like, holy shit, it's stacked.
Yeah.
Plus, oh my god, plus we've got Mayu, Saki, and Tam versus Hana, Konami, and Bobby. That show's going to be incredible. And thankfully, that's the only show that we're going to have to react to next week, which means that we're going to be able to react to every fucking match on that show. I am super stoked about it.
Nice. Oh, here comes Sami Zayn, the critic of the critics.
SZ? You mean the underdog from the underground?
Yeah. God, WWE, you had a real fucking gem in Sami, and you still do, for the record. He was so hot when he came back and he started doing these promos for the first few weeks, and you did nothing with it. But no, let's give the Money in the Bank contract to Brock Lesnar. I hate you so much.
Yeah, Kirby, that show looks fucking stacked. Like, goddamn. That's insane. Both major singles titles, plus the high-speed title and the artist titles, are all being defended on that show. That's just ridiculous.
Holy M. Gregory, when are they going to release EO's new theme? At the rate WWE music's been going on YouTube, they'll probably release the new theme when you learn to appreciate my accents, which is to say never. So, have fun with that one, Paul.
Oh,
you don't know that, Samuel.
You know what? Just as an excuse for them to not have to book Sami Zayn on another SummerSlam, watch Aleister come out, Black Mass him, and leave, and the match gets canceled.
Yeah. That guy in the hat giving everything the thumbs down. So we're going to get a Tron promo, or is he actually going to come out and confront Sami?
I'm guessing Tron. Oh, what?
No, he is here.
He's actually going to come out. Okay.
Oh, he said it!
See, what did I say? They're finding another fucking excuse to not book Sami Zayn on another SummerSlam. This is 3 or maybe even 4 years in a row that Sami Zayn has not been booked for SummerSlam. Holy shit.
I love it, because even Sami's face, you can say that it's intimidation by Aleister, but it's really, wait, what, again? I'm not going to be on SummerSlam again?
Dude, I want to know what Podswoggle's reaction to this was.
Yeah. Mark Schoeneman, are you psychic?
Dude, it's been a running joke on Podswoggle every year when they talk about SummerSlam. It's, and Sami Zayn is not booked for SummerSlam this year. Thing again. Holy shit.
I can't believe they're going to do my man Sami like this again.
The only thing that could make this okay as far as Sami Zayn making it to SummerSlam is if there is a non-finish, like a no contest or a double countout or something like that.
Dude, a referee's in there. We're totally doing this now. They screwed Sami again.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, the match is happening now, but if there's a non-finish, you know what I mean?
Dude,
you can still do it again on Sunday.
I mean, I see where you're coming from for sure. I just don't think there's going to be another. I think your first prediction was the right one.
Yeah.
Aleister's going to settle this right here.
Yep.
Wow.
Sami's not even in wrestling gear, I don't think.
I think he is, but Sami's like one of the
I think
best.
he's in slacks.
I thought I saw his attire there. They got to turn the lights
Oh,
back
is he?
on.
Okay.
But yeah, like Sami, yeah, he's in his attire.
Sami might even like charge in for a haluva kick. Aleister moves out of the way, Black Mass 3 count. No?
He might just intercept him with the Black Mass altogether. No, moving out of the way needed.
Oh.
There's the kick, all right.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, Sammy's like one of the best in-ring workers.
Here we go, Black Mass incoming! Oh, come on. So,
oh, what a shoot.
Jesus Christ. And he leaves. Dude, Aleister's kicks are so good. I really want him and Ibushi to have a match at some point in their lives.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, I've been watching Shibata footage. Can you imagine Shibata versus Aleister Black if he was still competing? Like, yeah. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I can't believe they're going to do our boy Sami like this.
And not only are they doing him like this, but they're doing his match during a fucking commercial and double screen and screen.
Yeah. Javaris. I love when Javaris has those free. Like, that's just what I've associated Javaris with now. He's like, it's literally 5 days from now. Fam, be patient. Sami just gets fucked with no lube. Kid Coheed, I will say, just for my half of the podcast, whatever that might be worth, fuck AAA. Even if Triple Mania was a good show, which I don't know how to feel about that. I can believe it, and at the same time, I cannot believe it. Nah, fuck AAA. Scummy ass fucking company. Yeah, that's the only way. If money is changing hands, abso-freaking-lutely. For free, my time's worth more than fucking AAA. I have no qualms asserting that. I'm normally more meek and mild when it comes to it. Well, I kind of let Ashton handle things. When it comes to AAA, I will find my boys, fam. Fuck that company. And
yes, to be fair, we would love Kid Coheed's company in the Discord, right?
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Kid Coheed, you'd be great. You'd be able to give everybody that work in the Discord.
God, that meme, I feel like we haven't seen him say that in years.
Did you have a character evolution and I missed it? I can't believe this is actually a match and not a squash, because I really thought they were going to do him, like, doubly dirty. Like, you don't get the SummerSlam match, and it's a squash. We got Roman Reigns stuff to get to.
Well, there was a roundhouse kick. That was a reverse Black Mass, basically.
Sammy's like, oh, my face! And, Sami back on the offensive. We are back. No more commercials here.
Well, Dragon Man, take everything that you dislike about AEW tag team matches and make an entire promotion based off of that.
Oh, by the way, can I just say, too, because, like, I just wanted to point this out, because I feel like they've done this shit before. We're like, oh, no, we're not going to do the match at SummerSlam. We're going to do it now. Like, they just did it last night in a row with the women's tag titles. Like, this company has ever given a fuck before about not repeating matches. Like,
yeah!
I just wanted to point that out, because I feel like whether it's first on the pay-per-view and then repeated on Raw, I feel like it's less common for the repeat to be on the pay-per-view, at least to a point. But they definitely do repeats, like, from pay-per-view back to television product, like, a lot. There are the knees there.
Oh my God. Oh, Dragon Man, I just said take everything that you dislike about AEW's tag team matches and make an entire promotion out of that, and you have AAA. Like, the referees are garbage, and, like, I think there are, like, actually, like, heel referees who intentionally fuck up counts for certain people.
Oh, God, it's obnoxious.
Commentary is garbage because Matt Stryker and Josh Matthews are, like, both kind of do it sometimes. I think Stryker was on commentary for Triple Mania, who John and I both dislike. They are, like, one of those promotions that'll let fucking legends stick around into their 50s and keep putting them over regardless. Like, the main event was Blue Demon Jr. versus Dr. Wagner Jr., and those guys are both in their 50s. And, like, fucking Blue Demon won. So, like, to me, the wrong guy went over, too. Which is ironic, because, frankly, they're both wrong guys for being in the main event in the first place.
Yeah, like, all due respect to the Silver Fox, Dr. Wagner Jr., but, like, fam, you had your time. I believe it was Kyle Roberson on my wrestling Twitter. He actually mentioned Dr. Wagner Jr. when I said which performer whose body of work you appreciate retroactively do you wish you could have appreciated when they were active? And yeah, I believe
That's
Dr.
a good
Wagner
answer.
I do wonder how.
Like, in order to appreciate Wagner's work, you would have to watch AAA, and I'm just like, no, thank you.
Yeah, oh, what a knee, Aleister. Oh, wrecking shop.
AAA is kind of a fucking dumpster fire, even going back to their roots. Like, they originated by fucking over CMLL, straight up.
And you got it, that's it.
Yep. Yeah, Kid Coheed, but didn't he also say that it wasn't really like a full retirement and that he was just like taking a break and that he'd come back soon? Or no, actually no, it wasn't that. It was the beginning of his retirement and that the actual retirement was a full process that could take like a year.
William Gregory, I think Blue Demon Jr. may be the worst wrestler I have ever seen.
Damn. That is harsh.
I love that when Paul goes for the jugular, like, he just doesn't miss. It's messy, but he doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Like, I'll let that blood spray all over the place. I don't give a fuck.
He doesn't. He really doesn't.
And no non-finish, friends. I guess Sammy's left off another SummerSlam.
Yeah, Kid Coheed, we've actually considered watching CMLL. I think that the biggest issue is like the sort of entry barrier in the sense that like they put out so much content that we wouldn't even know where to start with CMLL. And like what shows are important enough to watch and what shows are unimportant enough to skip, and we don't have time to keep up with an entire promotion watching every single show at the rate CMLL puts out content, so.
Oh, we're back to the Shelton thing again? I thought they dropped this.
Fucking Shelton, man. Yeah, they did drop it for a while, and now it's back this week for whatever reason. Tell me when Biggie... never mind. I'm going to find a place to pause so that we can resync up, but... Up next...
There's Big E dousing himself with
Firefly Funhouse! Tell me when you see the Firefly Funhouse graphic!
I will. I'm seeing it. Firefly Funhouse.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we're friends too, Firefly Funhouse.
This is a friendship that'll never ever end.
Oh, it's Huskus. Huskus.
He's a fatty. More like Glutskis, am I right?
Yeah.
But I get the reference, Husky Harris.
My SummerSlam opponent, though.
Wait, he just said my SummerSlam opponent. Are they doing away with the personality split now? God damn it!
Maybe Vince got it to him. Wow. Vince courage is really just ignorance in disguise. Ooh, ooh.
Damn.
What's Finn Balor's turn to hurt? Fiend is coming for him.
Okay.
I am excited for that match.
I love how the WWE, when they allow their performer to have creative control, does a better job of building to a match than when they do all these fucking promo packages and shit like that.
Yeah. Dragon Man X90, he just said, we've heard for so long, meaning that at least Bray still sees a definitive split between himself and The Fiend. It's Cole and the other commentators who can't get their shit together.
See, but when he says we, he could have also been referring to, like, him and Huskus and Ramblin' Rabbit and Abby and all of that crew.
Yeah.
When he says, I've got a match with Finn Balor, when they've been advertising it as The Fiend Bray Wyatt, I don't know. I feel like there's a cognitive dissonance going on there.
Yeah, it's almost a paradox because he very clearly, like, has an identity, but he also, like, they can't decide, like, what identity they want to run with, like, on TV and stuff, and, like, they need to sort that shit out.
Cord Comer Brands, yeah, CMLL has like 3 to 4 shows a week. They air live on YouTube. The only good matches usually being semi-main event and main event. Like the other night, it was Dragon Lee versus Volador Jr. in the main. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we might have to check that out sometime, but right now, we're really focused on kind of integrating with Stardom and really getting to know that product first. CMLL is realistically next on our list, though. Like, unironically, we might even decide to check out CMLL by like 2021. Not even joking.
Yeah. Hopefully the company's still around by then and still in really good standing. But
I mean, dude, they've been around for like 70 fucking years. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, Ashton's like, you just slow your roll, fam. Decades. They got this shit.
I'm not even exaggerating. CMLL has been around forever. They unironically started in 1933. So I actually undershot it. They've been around for over 80 years.
Damn, that's like...
Yeah, dude. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when they were from 1933 to 1991, they were EMLL, and then they became CMLL in I guess 1991 or 92.
If it was a slip up, I can't even blame him, Sean, with how WWE treats the fucking character. Oh my god, this pizza commercial talking about pizzas being delivered to the wrong houses. It's not the pizzas you need to worry about, you fools. It's the mail. Mail apocalypse is real.
And fucking AAA, the assholes that they are, fucking Antonio Pena,
Ooh.
CMLL, and making their own goddamn promotion.
Damn. So, I guess that tag match with Bryan and Rowan in the New Day is going to main event. Which I'm totally cool with, because that's exactly where Bryan belongs. But I'm wondering what our last, like, 1 to 2 segments are going to be here. And so Aleister's not going to be on SummerSlam either, though. Just kind of round that out. That kind of sucks.
Yep. See, even Kid Coheed is like, they ain't going anywhere. He said CMLL owns their arenas. They aren't going anywhere. Imagine WWE just up and fucking bought Madison Square Garden. That's CMLL.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Javaris. Even more than, like, I feel like even if they went Goku levels of stupid, they would still somehow manage to just continue existing in that, like, weird TNA way where everyone's expecting them to die and they just won't.
I was even going to say Impact Wrestling is proof positive of that fact.
Yeah. Oh, shit, Velveteen Dream?
Yep, 2K20 commercial.
I'm just happy to see Dream in it. Yeah, he deserved that, Becky. I'm glad that you put whatever that was in his drink.
Yeah, never stop serving your penance.
That was kind of weird that they teased a little relationship between Becky and Roman.
Oh, God. Vince is going to be like, you know, Seth's really looked like a beta cock in this feud with Lesnar.
We need to get Becky with a real fucking alpha male, damn it.
And then the other one writer is crazy enough to speak out, but you've booked Seth that way.
Gable!
Oh, my God.
No. Oh my Gable.
Excuse you?
What the fuck?
What the hell are you doing?
Your hand was under his top of his head.
Yeah, we do. Don't take that, Gable. What? You're really gonna take
Really?
this? Are you serious? You're an Olympian. Where is your self-respect? Oh my god, I hated that.
Fuck was that?
That was like, first of all, let me make this clear. I love Elias. The material he was given was ass. That was the cheapest fucking heat. And you made Gable, who is a fucking legit amateur wrestler, a collegiate wrestler, Olympian, like Jeff Cobb.
If Gable and Elias got into a shoot fight in real life, Gable would rip his ass apart.
Yeah, and you just made Gable look like a fucking bitch. Jesus Christ.
He's got amateur wrestling experience, and yet you still managed to make him look like a total fucking amateur.
See, this is why I get fucking annoyed with this product. I'm gonna be so happy when we're not covering this shit anymore, dude. Because, like, if you were gonna do that to Gable, and I'm just being completely honest, you should have kept him on 205 Live. Like, you know, where he is, and I'm sure he's still gonna work there, because he actually gets to wrestle there, put on clinics, build audience rapport. The thing that they won't let him fucking do on SmackDown. You bring him to SmackDown for fucking this? Oh, and speaking of drop gimmicks, I guess we're dropping the thing where it's like, he turns
Him
his
taking
name
notes on
into
Apollo.
yeah, taking notes. Well, really just on talent with the whole acronym of his name, Gable, like the G period, A period, so on and so forth, like whatever it was supposed to stand for. I guess we just dropped that completely, unless it's going to just carry over into 205 Live now. But, like, wow, you really treated Gable like that. Man, fuck out of here. Funny thing is, Dragon, I actually like the hairstyle. I just don't like that he's not asserting himself. I don't like, again, you are what you're book. People that, like, don't do what we do, that aren't as smarky as we are or whatever, they're going to look at that, and they're going to be like, oh, I guess, and even, especially the casuals that they're trying to convert, they would look at that and be like, oh, so I guess this Gable's like a jobber or like a cowardly gimmick. And it's like, no, he's actually a really impressive fucking grappler. At the very least, you could have said, oh, let's settle it in the ring next week. And even if Elias would have gone over, at least it would have shown that Gable taking initiative. I just hated everything about that. If we were still doing formal 12 hours, that 100% would have been a heat of the night for me. Oh my god. We got Kofi giving his thoughts on the Orton situation. I'm showing Kofi's highlights on his road to the WWE title. Kofi going back to his home country.
The phone keeps falling.
That was some real shit.
What was some real shit?
Kofi going back to his home country as WWE Champion.
Oh yeah, that was cool as hell. Well, this is interesting. I like how we've been silent for like a solid 10 seconds.
Yeah, I was just absorbing that video package. And, yeah, now we got New Day coming out. I'm guessing Roman's going to have another segment that'll be the main event, because he did say he wasn't done, like, pursuing this attacker. Dude, I hope Buddy Murphy comes out. Even if he's not the attacker, I'm not saying he is. But just to be like, oh, I wish I was the attacker, and in fact, maybe I'll try attacking you right now. And even if Roman just puts him down, just get him on fucking TV.
Yeah, I'm wondering what this is even going to do. Like, if this is going to lead to anything. Because, like, I don't know, man. I feel like if you just do a straight-up tag team match, it kind of closes the door on the possibility of Brian Roman. Because, like, why would you feature Brian on this show in a tag team match if you've got plans that big for him going forward? I don't get that.
Right.
Especially because it would be the first thing that he would really do since he lost the tag titles. Because since then, he hasn't said anything other than that one promo, like, immediately following where he said, I have to aim higher. He hasn't done anything since then. He hasn't had any matches. He hasn't cut any promos. He's done nothing. He hasn't even spoken.
Yeah.
You know, like, why would he even participate in this?
That's a very good point, actually. Like, are they even going to make a full entrance? Are they even going to do this? Or are they just?
I mean, I bet you they'll come out with a mic and do the same thing where it's like Brian's going to cut a promo and then he just turns around. No mic. Wow. Okay.
So wait, they're really doing this? Because you just made a really good point.
Brian looks fucking dead inside, at least. So at least he's keeping up with the character.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking hates New Day. Like, New Day has ruined his life both times because they took the WWE title from him, and then Xavier and Woods. Keep in mind, they beat Rowan and Bryan. They were the champions before they got the tag title win at Extreme Rules. So, yeah, I guess they're really going to do this. Alright, I honestly, again...
Do the New Day have title challengers for SummerSlam?
I don't think they do.
Okay, maybe that's what they're trying to set up here.
I don't think Gallows and Anderson have challengers either.
But they at least have, like, a potential rematch from the Revival. And the Usos are kind of waiting in the wings.
True.
Okay. Brian.
Oh, Brian immediately on the attack.
Xavier. Nice.
There you go, Brian.
Of course, Xavier is about to get offense. There's Arana.
Now, he just dropkicked Brian out of the ring. I wonder if he's going to get back in it. Okay, no. Xavier's going to.
Oh, shit. That tope was crazy. And we go to commercial. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, they killed the momentum of all their good things. Why?
Well, because if they didn't, somebody might get over, John.
You're so right about that. We can't have that on a wrestling show. That would just be too fucking much.
You hate to see that. You wouldn't want Vince having to deal with the insecurity of someone possibly leaving him again.
God, dude, go to therapy. Like, well, I would say...
Dude, if there's one thing that I've learned over the last month or two, kind of interacting with my grandma a little more, old people think that therapy is like a bad thing. They like...
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's like a fucking taboo to them to admit that you need therapy or to go to therapy.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, in my grandmother's time, like, you would probably have to speak about therapy in hushed tones.
Yep.
And back then, though, too, and I'm not even saying this, like, in their defense or anything, but just to kind of, like, give it historical context, like, how we see, like, mental health administration and stuff like that. I mean, they were still doing fucking lobotomies, and I'm sure they even still do that shit today, but, like, it was really bad back then with, like, the shock treatments and shit, and I'm sure some of that's been outlawed. But, like, yeah, mental health. It's still shit today. I don't want to make it seem like a paradise day, but like
it's gone from like a -3 to like a +3, but we're still that's out of 10. You know?
Yeah, like back then it was straight up draconian, and like you were speaking about therapy again. You speak about it in hushed tones, like yeah, it was rough. But I did actually. It's so funny we're talking about this, dude, because I did see like you know, people post like images of like captured conversations or whatever. And I think it was like somebody tweeting like, oh, you know, my grandparents, they always used to like say they were going to therapy in a whisper, and I love that my generation's like, yo, who's your therapist? Like, it's just becoming more common for people to go to therapy. And if we had a better healthcare system, I would advise everybody to do it. Like, I think it's the best investment I've ever made, and God knows Vince could use it. If Vince really committed to therapy, dude, the fucking shit that would be unearthed. That's a Vince McMahon book I would love to read. If he would
fuck a book, make a movie out of that, or better yet, make a Netflix series. I want 13-hour-long episodes and multiple seasons out of that shit.
Yeah, and in fact, if you're gonna go the show route, just give me the raw fucking footage. Don't even do dramatizations. Like,
do a fucking live feed of that room. Yeah,
like if Netflix would agree to pay Vince, because he'll never say no to money. I mean, look at Saudi Arabia. Like,
I want to go full Hamilton because I want to be in the room where it happens. The room happens.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, dude, that would be a
therapy, man. How many people would pay to see that? Jesus.
Oh, dude, are you kidding?
Not only because it would be entertaining on an endless level, but also because like we're witnessing a positive change in wrestling now.
Yeah, like if they got that shit on the network, I know you said Netflix, but if they were able to get
I mean the network basically is WWE's Netflix, so that would make more sense.
You would drive up subscribers so fucking fast just for that month. Or just
the ultimate human interest story, right? Old fuck
dude.
With fucking founder's syndrome goes to therapy for the first time in like 65 years. Jesus Christ.
And then, like, obviously you'd have a flair for the dramatic, so you can't have him open up all at once in the first episode. There's got to be a lot of resistance, right? Like, I'm not talking about my father, only pansies do that. And then, like, you just wear him down.
Yes. And then eventually there's this big dramatic moment. My mother used to do sexual things with me, damn it.
And then by episode 13, we circle back around. It's not my fault I didn't get the pony at my 6-year birthday party. I just wanted a pony. Let it out,
Vince crying as if. That would be a season 3 reveal right there.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, by the way, apparently I looked up lobotomies, and apparently they were at their peak in the 40s and 50s.
Oh, yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah, so Vince 100% lived through that shit, like, for sure.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright, Xavier.
Vince McMahon was born in 1945, so he was basically born into the lobotomy era.
Oh, my God. God. Now I'm just
he was also basically born into the best that the U.S. economy has ever looked. So this dude knows literally nothing but privilege.
Yes. God, now I'm just picturing Thanksgiving, Vince ranting about his father for the 50 millionth time. Somebody's just like, Dad, have you ever considered talking to someone? Do I look like a wingnut to you? Oh, nice insecurity there. And Xavier, Mount punches there. Oh, no. Kick to the gut. If you guys like their idea of it.
You know, Paul, I had heard rumors, and I kind of based what I said on that, but I didn't know if it was like a true thing or if there were any details or anything like that, but...
You gotta wonder if that event, too, like, and I'm speaking in all sincerity, I'm not trying to crack a joke. You gotta wonder, though, if, like, that experience gave him, like, his hyper-masculinity that he's lived with to this day. Because with how, like, vulnerable and, like, very young children and stuff like that are, like, coached, like, oh, what we did wasn't wrong, or if you tell anybody that makes you this, and, like, you don't want to be that, do you? Like, I think maybe the only way Vince could work through it, because, again, we've already talked about, we've made a goddamn skit about how Vince would never do therapy. It's like, oh yeah, that was great. I'm a man now. I'm a macho man, kind of thing. So in a way, that's actually incredibly tragic for Vince.
But he'll never figure that out and acknowledge it and try and get better from it, ever.
And this is where I come back around to the ultimate point. Just because you have a mental health issue or just because you've been through trauma or whatever the case may be, it doesn't give you license to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I can sympathize with Vince that he's been through shit, but if you're not willing to work through it, well, that's how the abused becomes the abuser.
Yeah, this match is actually happening, though, y'all. Like,
yeah,
is just completely out of character, like, still wrestling in the tag division, even though he made it clear that he's done with the tag division, no more than like what 2-3 weeks ago.
I love people finally catching up to us reacting to this whole elaborate thing and delving someone into psychoanalytic theory about Vince. And, like, I love that Javaris is the one. And he's like, dude, and at the final episode, the therapist turns out to be me laughing at him. Like, there you go, Javaris. Like, maintain the tone.
That's all about.
And then Mark Schulman's like, I feel like I missed something here. That was a mood in geometry class, am I right? What on either side of the head?
Oh my
God, what has happened? Oh my God, we really went on a journey, didn't we? There's a cravat there by Brian.
Yeah, that's entirely possible, Kid Coheed.
Yeah, oh, for sure. And again, when we talk about that kind of stuff, I do want to treat it seriously. Like, that is not a joke to me. I can't stress that enough. But yeah, like, when I say that everybody should do therapy, that's exactly why, because you never know what somebody's been through. What a discus forearm there by Xavier.
Yeah. Imagine how much less hostile the world would be if everyone was willing to admit that they're a little fucked in the head and just went to therapy and tried to help themselves.
Bro, I've said that to myself ever since I really started seeing the progress that I've been making in therapy. Oh, here's Big Red, main event Rowan.
I can't believe Ella's not here for this. Where are you, Ella?
Probably on Twitter, doing that shit posting like only she can. And Xavier over the barricade.
Oh, went to commercial again. 2 commercials in a Brian match. You can go fuck yourself, Vince. I've held that stance for years, but I'm doubling and tripling and quadrupling down now because it's Brian.
Yeah. I mean, so...
We haven't seen this dude do anything since the fucking pay-per-view, and now you decide to have him do something, and you still just refuse to let us actually see it because you have to fit 2 commercial breaks during it. Fuck!
Reason number 6,275,512 why I miss Lucha Underground.
Oh my God. Well.
Yeah, we've really
strayed
gone together, haven't we, folks?
We've become quite tangential.
Indeed. Preach, Javaris. I fucking hear that. And not even just because, and I want to point this out, because of the whole alleged relationship between like mental illness and mass shootings, because I actually posted on my Facebook a Washington Post story that completely debunks that notion. But just the idea of like working through pernicious ideology, because more often than not, the real issue is like either they come from a broken home or they feel isolated or something else, which therapy would also really help with. Like, I didn't even really go, well, I guess I went to therapy for like anxiety and stuff, but I also wanted to work in a more healthy way through family issues, even issues that I felt like I wasn't confronting. And so, yeah, like, I'm telling you. Really, and see, we say therapy, but really what it is, it's just having a space to really achieve, like, emotional catharsis and to be able to work through things productively. Which, I mean, yeah, therapy is, like, the perfect label for that, but that's really essentially what it boils down to. Having, and I'm going to use this word here, inviting for mockery, because I know many people have abused it and appropriated it, having a safe space to express yourself without reproach and to be able to work through things. Like, that's what therapy offers, and that's what makes it so valuable. Doesn't mean that every therapist is a good therapist, because I've heard some horror stories, but if you have a good one...
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard probably a lot of the same horror stories that you've heard, my friend.
I mean, I love my therapist. Like, I really fucking lucked out, but even her I disagree with sometimes. Like, even just my last session, like... Because I had a friend go through a mental health crisis that scared the fucking shit out of me. And she's like, oh, if you're really worried about them next time, just call the police. And I'm just like, no. The police are the worst institution to get involved in a mental health crisis.
Yeah, it's really dragging, isn't it? Do we have anything left after this match?
No, I don't think we do, dude.
This is our main event. Okay, I mean, I'm excited at least that this is our main event, but still, 2 fucking commercial breaks, really?
But I feel like Roman promised to do more on the show tonight, didn't he? Or did I mishear that?
Dude, I didn't listen to a word that was said, I don't think, in that interview. Or actually, I did, because I heard him apologize to Joe, but that's it.
All right, well, I guess let's get through this main event and end SmackDown on a high note, maybe, possibly, hopefully, probably not.
I gotta tell you, man, between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I am so stoked for this week.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I feel like SmackDown has become the hump that we have to get over, because tomorrow we've got G1 and NXT. Thursday we've got Stardom and NXT preview predictions. Friday, we've got G1 and SummerSlam preview predictions. And then Saturday, we've got G1 and NXT live reactions. So, I mean, then Sunday, we do also have SummerSlam live reactions and G1. But I'm not looking forward to SummerSlam as much as I'm looking forward to the TakeOver on Saturday.
Yeah.
There's a big belly-to-belly on Bryan. I can't believe they're fucking just, like, not doing anything with Bryan.
Another guy that could potentially be left off the SummerSlam card, because the show is this fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get your pieces in order here.
We still don't know who Roman's facing. Neither show's tag team champions have an opponent.
I wonder if just more of these matches are going to come in on the pre-show, which if that's the case, I really don't like that at all either. Like, you're going to wait that fucking long for a
I was going to say, does Gulak have an opponent set?
I don't think so.
And I was going to say, and if not, why is it not Humberto Carrillo?
Yeah.
Now that Buddy Murphy is no longer on 205 Live, I have firmly planted my flag in the Humberto Carrillo, whatever word I want to use here, I don't know. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm firmly behind him and only him on 205.
I'll roll up.
No, and you know I love Gulak. Oh shit, Big E using the Brock Lock!
The stretch muffler here by E. Oh, wow. Look at Big E adapting.
Thank you.
Oh, but when you're going against a submission specialist, damn. The LaBelle lock.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Can you fill us in? Actually, no, you know what? You don't even need to. I'm going to look it up.
Mark Sherman, no, he's getting one tonight. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay, so yeah. No,
and Humberto isn't even involved. It's fucking Nice, Tozawa, Gallagher, Lorcan, Kalisto, and Daivari. Wow.
How is Gable not in it either when he's beaten Gallagher? That makes no sense.
It seems pretty clear that Lorcan is going to win.
You know what? Good for him.
There is an Humberto Carrillo match tonight. He's facing Lince Dorado.
Nice. I hope Humberto wins that.
So we're going to get Gulak Lorcan on Sunday.
Wow. That should be a good matchup, though. I could see that being very physical.
That's my guess, at least. That's my guess. Thank you so much, Kid Coheed. I you know what? I'm willing to send those links to anyone that asks, but I'm not gonna just like flippantly spread them around just in case we have a narc amongst us, because those will get taken down so fast we won't know what happened.
Yeah. Oh, Xavier. Gonna do that walk in the ropes elbow,
elbow
drop. Got it.
Is that gonna be it? No fucking way. Okay, Brian breaks it up.
Way to go, D-Bra.
Man. Oh shit. Fucking spear. God damn it.
And Xavier. Oh, Rowan. Well, that's a disqualification.
Wow.
There's still 4 minutes left then, so what's going to happen?
Is Brian going to break up with Rowan?
That would be amazing. Actually, no. I don't even know if I mean that. I actually like these two together. I mean, Bryan obviously would excel anytime as a single star, but I'm enjoying this. Oh, are we going to get a carbon footprint? We are. Get the camera on that. Oh, man. Oh, to Xavier, no less. This is amazing.
We haven't gotten that nearly enough.
Now cry when you regain consciousness, Xavier. Oh, the claw. The claw slam.
They called it the Iron Claw.
Iron Claw, huh? Nice.
You're not Iizuka?
Now is Bryan going to talk after they've laid waste to the New Day? And where the fuck is Kofi?
Damn!
Oh my god!
He destroyed him with that knee.
Oh my god! Xavier getting destroyed.
You live off of that shit, don't you?
I do, the sustenance.
Oh my god.
Oh no, more Roman stuff. Because we didn't need to hear Bryan give a promo or anything.
He's going into the male locker room. He's telling everybody to get out? Why?
Well, there's Buddy Murphy!
Murphy's not leaving! Holy shit!
Oh, shit.
Oh, from last week.
Is he going to beat him up? Are we going to fight right here?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Come on, Murphy. Reveal yourself. Reveal yourself as the attacker. Ah!
Yes, buddy!
Yeah, Murphy!
Oh, fuck. Yes. Oh, my.
Oh, he's fighting back!
No, not for long. Roman's kind of going bully mode here, isn't he?
A little bit, yeah. Oh,
yeah, he just threw his ass.
I did say even if Roman would beat his ass, just get Murphy on SmackDown, so... Win?
Is Bryan going to get on a mic and confess? Rowan.
Wow, Murphy, you gave a name up? And that's where it ends? Fucking hell.
Fuck me. Did you switch over to Cozy Tube or were you still on Timeout?
That was Cozy for me.
Fuck, I bet you Timeout still has it up. Timeout was just...
People in the live chat, if that's where it cut off, please, let us know when you get there. Try the next night, and Angry Samoan is trying to rearrange your face. I'd tell him if I was you.
Well, then, I guess it's a good thing that you're not Buddy Murphy.
I mean, he did give him up at the end.
Shit, you're right. God damn it, buddy.
Yeah, I said taking ass beating, not confess names like a narc.
Yeah. I'm not getting anything, man. Yeah, it's over. Okay, then. Well, I mean, if we get Roman versus... I mean, there's no reason to do Roman versus Murphy now. He whipped his ass in the locker room.
Yep.
You want it.
Just the same way there's no reason to do Sami versus Aleister now because they had it tonight and Aleister pretty handily beat Sami, so.
Yeah. Man, WWE teasing a match and then fucking instantly burying the possibility of that match happening. Name a more iconic duo, right?
I know. And I would, but they lost the titles last night. All right.
Wait, what?
Well, I said I would, but they lost
name a more
the
iconic duo. Oh. You know what? 7.5 out of 10.
Yes! I don't have to go to summer school, Dad. I did it. All right. That was SmackDown. It happened. I don't fucking know what to tell you guys. It was pretty shit. Even the Bryan main event match, I honestly really couldn't get into because, like, I've seen him work with the New Day extensively. I thought he was going to be going after fresh stuff, which, I mean, they're still laying the groundwork for it, I guess, but fucking hell. Like, imagine being such a shit show in 2019 that you're building fucking Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan this late. Like, this is the go-home show tonight. SummerSlam is this Sunday, and you're only now putting the pieces together for Bryan versus Reigns, because he didn't even hit at Reigns for his promos. The one promo that he cut, the rest have been silent promos.
Yeah, and we didn't even see Bryan, like, at all at the end there. Like, it was fucking all just the Roman and then Buddy, and like that. Then they cut away. We didn't get to see if Bryan had a reaction to Rowan's name being dropped. We didn't get to see anything. Like, they're gonna build this whole thing on YouTube and social media. You watch.
Yeah. Now I'm still waiting to see somebody in the live chat telling us if that's where it cut off.
Oh, my mom said. I think my mom had time pulled up, and she said that it just cut out. Oh, apparently it did show Bryan and Rowan in the ring looking up at the screen. Did it not show any kind of reaction from Bryan or anything? They were just oh, okay, so there was nothing. So, whatever, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. But, I mean, those are two of your biggest names in the company. One organically and then one by force. But, you know, like, two of your biggest names. Yeah. And you're going to, like, treat it like it's a fucking pre-show match. Get your shit. And, again, I can't stress enough, too, because let it not be forgotten. It's fucking SummerSlam. This is a big 4 pay-per-view, and this is the kind of booking you're throwing at it. Guys, you're going to want to be here on Friday. Like, if you're just here for the WWE stuff and the WWE stuff, you're going to want to fucking be here on Friday, because I need to sort my feelings out, and unlike WWE having to sort their shit out, I'm actually going to do it on time, okay? Because I'm guessing I won't be fucking too positive about this if I'm being completely truthful, because...
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what kind of development happens between today, tomorrow, and Thursday, because...
Well, be sure to follow everybody on Twitter, because apparently that's where the build's going.
Yep, exactly. Yep, YouTube and Twitter, and maybe Facebook, but most likely just YouTube and Twitter.
Wow.
All right, guys, well, this was the thing. I'm not going to, praise it. It doesn't deserve my praise, but I'm also not going to just relentlessly shit on it, because you're not here for that, so... We hope that you enjoyed what you could, and more importantly, we hope that you enjoyed our live reactions, because at the very least, if you didn't like the show, we hope that at least you were able to enjoy us not enjoying the show. So, if you did, please like this video. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click the bell icon to join the notification squad. Follow us both on Twitter and on Twitch. Like our Facebook page. Buy our merch on Teespring. Donate to our Patreon. And share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends, and let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube wrestling community. That's right, we are TwitWow, and we are the workhorses of the YWC, and we are just continuing to plow through this summer, churning out the content like a fucking printing press. Today was the first of a 10-day streak, and tomorrow is the beginning of a 6-day streak of double recordings. That's right, each of the next 6 days, we are throwing at your faces 2 pieces of content every day. Tomorrow, it is the G1 Climax 29 Day 15 A-Block match live reactions, as well as NXT live reactions. Thursday, we have got 6 matches that we are going to be live reacting to from Stardom, and we are also going to be doing our NXT TakeOver Toronto preview and predictions. Friday, G1 Climax continues with Day 16 B-Block match live reactions and SummerSlam preview and predictions. Then on Saturday, we've got a doubleheader of live reactions with G1, Day 17. It's the final A-Block day. And TakeOver Toronto live reactions. And finally, not even finally really, but for the weekend finally, Sunday, we have got G1 Day 18 live reactions. That's the last day of the B block. And of course, SummerSlam live reactions. And then Monday, you're getting another doubleheader, but this one's spread out because we're going to be doing our G1 Climax Finals, the entire show. We are going to live react to that bitch at noon. I got to make sure I set an alarm and get up nice and early. Rise and shine, Buttercup, because I'm going to have to be ready because at noon on Monday, we are going live with G1 Climax Final live reactions. And then, not only that, but that same day, it's SummerSlam, which, like John said, even though it doesn't feel like it, it's a big four, which also means that we're live reacting to the post-pay-per-view Raw and SmackDown. So Monday at 8 p.m., we'll be live reacting to Raw as well. And then, of course, next Tuesday will be our last SmackDown live reaction until the post-Survivor Series SmackDown happens. And that week, we'll also be doing the post-Survivor Series Raw. And then we've got another NXT live reaction next Wednesday, and another Stardom reaction next Thursday, which will hopefully be the August 10th show coming up that features the World, Wonder, High Speed, and Artist titles all on the line. I can't fucking wait for that either. The next 10 days are going to be amazing for Twitwell fans, and really it's the next 9 because today was day 1 of 9. So we hope that you're all looking forward to it. I know we sure as hell are. And of course, we hope that you all remember to stay tuned.